We'll replace just one window. Yep, that really terrible one. And believe it or not, replacing just your worst window can really improve your home comfort and here's a one window customer. Looks great. Another one window job. Love the black. Oh, and here's one door. We'll also replace a patio door or an entry door with our custom built ensemble and door systems. Renewal by Andersen is the replacement window division of Andersen, and Andersen brand products are number one in quality and ranked number one in performance. With us, you're not just buying a new door to work, we're adding value to your home. And you know that renewal replace windows in nearly 2 million homes across the United States. This is why we will not pressure you to replace all your windows. We'll do just that. We're so confident in our.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today and everything is going good. It's going to be a warm one today. It started out kind of cold. It's only like 68 degrees, but it's going up to maybe 60, 65 today. So spring is in the air. Logan, that's nothing wrong with on your day off being lazy. You do what you want to do when you want to do it, right? That's exactly right.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to the most about that work?
Good morning, Brenda.
data right up on the top. But
Hey, Donald.
ceasefire. President giving an update on the situation straight moments ago.
Donald, you keep us updated of what's going on over there, okay?
Generously offer flexibility to a regime encouraged because of Operation Epic Fury is very. There's obviously a lot of internal divisions between the pragmatists and the hardliners in Iran right now. Ultimately, the timeline will be dictated by the commander in chief and the president of the United States.
I may have to go out and mow the lawn today. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Transported to and from. So the president.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, my grass is starting to grow pretty good too, especially in the backyard. So I have to get out and climb on my zero turn and buzz everything down.
Obliterated. They're working on tripling speed at which we can. How do you see things this morning on the first day of this?
Thank you very much for having me on. And so it's a pleasure to be here. And literally what you share is in our lot of position in any one of the. So the power of America, sure, is being demonstrated today. We do have the ability to see the streets. We do have the ability to educated to wipe out fast boats. But again, that's going to take time. Take the number 5. We have 3 carrier strike groups. We have 2 amphibious readiness groups. Sorted other fleet assets that are there. Again, concentration of naval forces that we see now. The Secretary of the Navy, John Phelan, was abruptly fired yesterday at the White House. The speed of shipbuilding under his leadership. We're debating that the Secretary of the Navy was let go right bill. Yeah, well, you understand the Secretary of the Navy has responsibilities to manage train Navy and Marine Corps. So the actual managing control of the operation under Red Cooper, CENTCOM. However, it is indicative of a situation. It has really complicated matters within the Pentagon. It's no secret that Secretary Phelan has fallen out of favor with Pentagon leadership, but also leadership White House. Recently, Mike Pompeo, at a speech that he gave just 2 days ago, Alship, I've spent my life dedicated to the Navy. Officer first, got the honor as Secretary of the Navy. Battleships became obsolete on December 8th. The Japanese proved they no longer mattered in the operations. And so I think that frustration and canceling the recent frigate, I mean, we need distributed lethality over small, not concentrated forces on large platforms. So yeah, I think all that frustration came to play. And the management
longer range preparedness. How important is it? It's an issue about having a great Navy, as we see. Britain hardly has anything left, so they can't come and help. And this is not just about the current conflict, but the ones that possibly come in our competition with China.
Yeah, you're absolutely. So, turn of the last century, a gentleman called Fairbanks, he wrote the definitive doctrine of naval capabilities. He published a book about the greatest nations, the influence of sea power plants, and states, the greatest navy that. And to your point, attribute. There's nothing over sea lanes that you would all have that like these are these are the and so the effort to play out now.
For being there.
Senator Randall, yes, better go.
Republicans advance funding for ICE and other immigration agencies after a late-night voting marathon, but it's only a first step as the measure now heads to the House. Chad Program live on the Hill with more. Hi, Chad.
David, framework adopted overnight helped Senate Republicans with filibuster. Hope this measure eventually fund ICE and control. Republicans must do this on their own. Democrats will not help until they see changes at ICE. Now it's pretty big. The truth. Money.
Hey Lance, how you doing? Here comes Justin. How you doing, Justin?
I'm all right. See, what's up, Logan, Donald, Brenda, Lance? See, Drone Nation is live right now. A bunch of drug addicts waiting for a new strain. They ain't getting that fucking drone.
Anything interesting at the busing?
No,
Well, you got this afternoon and tomorrow, and then you're off again the weekend.
they got a short day tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, tomorrow's a half day.
Oh. So you go and then you may not come back home. You might sit in your car or what?
No, I'm not coming back to the house.
I was gonna say. By the time you get back from your bus run, you go grab a bite to eat and get back in the bus and go again, right?
Don't take Ask your healthcare provider about once weekly step down. Pronamel, clinical enamel strain, can help us to keep our enamel for time. It's backed by science and clinically to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this to everybody. It's really an amazing one.
What's up, Logan?
We're with play. We play just one window. Yep, that really terrible. And believe it or not, replacing just your worst window can really help your home's comfort and energy efficiency. Here's a one window customer. Looks great. Another one window job. Love the black. Renewal by Anderson is the replacement window division of Anderson and Anderson brand products.
Let's go over in their chat and be like, ban all drones.
This is why we will not pressure you to replace all your windows. Give us your worst window now and give us a chance to earn your trust. Get started by calling or going online today. 1-800-932-9292.
story. When I ordered the Mavic 2 Pro the day of it release, when I was in New York City, okay, in Brooklyn, and then I come home and it arrives that day. It is just absolutely raining cats and dogs. I mean,
Yeah, I can't listen to I can't listen to what's his name talk more than 5 minutes. Well, you
Yeah.
know, we got to get the new drone, and
Joe said he'll be here in a minute.
yeah,
How's the weather down there, Justin?
uh, clear skies, sunny,
It's going to be a hot one.
probably. Yeah, it's probably gonna. I don't know. I haven't checked the temperature today. It was actually cool this morning, so it's. I'm sure it's gonna be up in the high 80s today, low 90s.
Yeah, Rob, we shabby mom. Dropped the hunt and fly from LA with more. I dropped them. What happened? Well, good morning.
Oh man,
Society, they shouted no ice, no KKK, and waved barracks in Trump administration posters. Around 70 of the protesters inside, taking seats among the most obvious and as Muslims, repeatedly shouting Nazi and also setting off alarms on their birthday, clicking their pens.
you get any ships today or no? You get any ships, Paul, or no? Did he
Yeah, I
leave?
got one this morning
Ah,
at 7 a.m.
okay.
and I got it posted already. Not a lot of ships on the lakes, right? They're different locations. The closest one headed my way is Algoma Intrepid, and it's down south of Algonac, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Up in the lake itself, the closest one headed my way is Edwin H. Scott, and that's up just south of Alpena, which is the upper part of the mitten.
What's up, Jody?
Hey, Jody.
Something's
Brenda's been
going on.
keeping
There's a
the
lot of
chat.
fucking sirens.
Brenda's been keeping an eye on the chat for us.
How's the boat coming along there, Jody? Done with it yet or what? What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Oh, is Jody doing some more of those coin giveaways or trying to get Logan? Trying to win some more of those coins?
Here comes Mark now. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hi, Paul. Justin.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Thank you, Paul. Are you?
It's going to be a warmer day than normal here today, so that's fine. I'm excited with that, but I'm also looking out the windows, and my grass is starting to getting growing, and maybe I need to get on the zero turn, get my fat ass on the zero turn.
I've already mown my grass once this year. It needs it doing again now.
Now, do you do that yourself?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Let's see. Morning, Brenda. Morning, Donald. Hey, Donald. LC, Logan.
No, I like Donald's comment in there. He said they're trying to figure out how they're going to get that drone illegally.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I don't know what
even
they're going to
watching.
do here in the next 6 months because eventually they're going to hit that point of where the drones ain't coming in no more.
You got a point. It's gonna not be Drone Nation anymore. They're gonna have to call it 3D Print Nation or something.
Oh, they had the
Do any of them even 3D print?
No, just Johnny. But Johnny wasn't on. Hey, Logan. Frank, aka Jody. That's Jody's brother. You ever
Jody.
wake up? You ever wake up in the morning and you just think, "What the shit am I here for?" That's how I feel today. It's the first time I felt that way in years. Like, what
I think that every time I walk into a different room.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I do that too. But
No,
I got
Joe,
depressed people coming this morning. It's just got me like, I can't do anything because I got to sit here. 'Cause I got to wait for this guy to come spray my apartment that don't need it.
well, yeah, but see, without you being there, the pupper dogs wouldn't be there.
Oh, you need it because you don't know how your other neighbors are living.
That's probably what it is. It's probably saving me from the other guy.
Mhm.
But I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning and just laid there and laid there and laid there and laid there. And I finally got up about 7:40.
Oh, did you see that girl
Donald.
yesterday that went viral a little bit?
Good morning,
No.
Donald.
Morning,
No.
guys.
I don't.
She bought these bed bugs online and then posted it that she was going to go put them at 10 people's houses she didn't like.
Oh,
It's like,
Lord, Ellen.
you fucking idiot.
Transplanting bed bugs to her enemies, huh?
I did see the one that I'm gonna probably have to, probably have to go to confession, and I'm not even Catholic, I'm gonna have to go to confession for, because I laughed, I was laughing so hard I cried, and it was really sad. It was a woman said she went and bought a brand new slow cooker, and it was a pot with a guy with Down syndrome stirring it. And it was like, you gotta be
A
kidding me.
slow cooker.
Yeah, and I
Kinda
saw
funny.
that, I started laughing, I said, Lord, forgive me, please forgive me. But I couldn't stop laughing. I said, I still can't stop laughing. Maybe that's why I feel the way I feel today. I feel like my life's over.
That's funny.
Yeah, I listened to that Drone Nation for a while this morning, and it's a bunch of them just complaining about a drone that it's illegal to buy in the U.S. or to sell in the U.S.
Yeah,
And
I'm
now
gonna
they're
make my
having
coffee.
problems with they've been bypassing by going through what's her name, that third party seller in China, Evelyn. And now she said she's going to have some difficulties getting it shipped because it's always changing and they're acting like a bunch of addicts. Like, but we need this drone. We need. It's like,
Oh, you saw that?
you have a closet full of fucking drones. Go fly them. You don't need the new
Well,
drone.
not to mention that drone, from what everybody's saying, is just a repackaged like Mini 3. It's not even a newer drone.
Oh,
It's
they're talking about Evelyn's having a problem moving the 360s.
Yep.
yeah.
That mine's for sale for $1,400 now.
It's like a bunch of drug addicts looking for a fix. It's like, you know what? If you don't have it, then you don't have it. Do something else. Fly something else. There's a million things to do in this life except for
there's a million
freak
different
out.
drones out there. Yeah.
Well, even not drones. There's a million different things to do in life if you can't get the thing that you're addicted to. Do something else.
And I know
Don.
damn well as much money as those guys are spending on those drones trying to get the little bit of views they are not getting in return back. I
Donald,
can guarantee you that.
What's
did
up?
you hear what he just said? Somebody clip it. He said, there are a million different drones out there, says the one that can't fly anything but Air-2F. He's addicted to that.
Well, no, you know what? He's flying an available drone,
I
And
agree.
I'm comfortable with.
and he knows what he wants. He knows what he likes. He's not complaining that he's not trying to get a drone that he can't get and complaining about it.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Joe bugging Johnny to sell him that drone, and now he wants to get rid of it.
I did not bug Johnny a bit.
Johnny
Don't
didn't
even
want it.
think I bugged Johnny.
No, but Johnny was talking about buying another one.
There he is. He's talking about buying another one.
It's like it's like somebody putting down the fucking crack pipe saying, you know what? I don't need this crack. And then 2 days later, looking for another crack pipe.
And he's chewing the crack. What are you talking about? Not even. Where's my crack pipe? Let me just chew it. You know. Maybe that'll work. Hey, you do have a point there.
By the way, I am a grandpa again.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Nice.
It took long enough. She was in labor for what, a week?
Boy or girl?
No, she actually went into the hospital and he was born just a couple hours later.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't have labor. I thought she was in labor last week.
Oh, she was having contractions
Okay.
off
That
and
was
on. But she wasn't in actual labor. She was just having contractions off and on.
Yeah, I hate when
Yes.
that happens. because then-
Yesterday, she started actually having contractions. They finally went to the hospital around 2 o'clock, and he was born around 6.
That's fast.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Well, this is the 5th one. They don't really have a midwife or a doctor come in. They have a catcher come in and say, put her in there, give us some pepper.
Hey, what I was
his
going to tell you
name
just now,
His name
Donald.
is Abel.
Abel.
Donald, when it's the
Yeah.
5th one, if she's having a contraction, she farts and the baby pops out. I'm telling you. I walked into a house one time. They had this black woman. She's leaning over the counter. She's
I have a question.
"Ugh."
I have a question
Oh.
for you. I have a question for you. But before you continue, I have a question.
Well,
Can have to do with this.
he's breaking up.
Yeah, he's breaking up.
Froze.
What does the color of her skin have to do with this story?
It's just part of the story. It's nothing to do with his skin. Okay, trust me. But I walked
Well,
in the
no, it's
house.
not. It was a woman.
Okay,
It was a
this
woman.
woman was against the counter. Okay, and she laying.
Okay.
Okay, I'm really messed up. This woman's against the counter. She's laying there, right? And she's going, like this. I walk in. I said, "Hold on, baby." Like this. I said, "Hold on, baby." I said, "You having contractions?" She said, "Having contractions, kind of bad." I said, "Okay, hold on a minute." I said, "How many babies do you have?" She goes, "5." I said, "Okay, you got 5." I said, "How many babies have you had?" She goes, 5. I said, "How many were alive?" Because you got to ask them that question. And she says, "All 5." I said, "Okay." About that time, she goes, baby pops out on the floor and bounces.
So it was a bouncing baby.
I almost dove down trying to catch this thing. Just came straight down on the thing. When it came down, the umbilical cord flipped it. Baby almost landed on his feet and started running. Baby landed square on its ass on the floor. I said, "Stop, stop, stop, stop." Reached down, picked this thing up, cleared the mouth, slapped it, started crying. I said, "You got yourself another little girl." I said, "Hold on a minute." My partner's going, "What the hell?" I said, "Well, they popped right out. You got to be careful." Had another one that was on a third baby. As soon as we put her on a stretcher and she moved the leg, baby slid out. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
They popped right out. They was like ready to go. And you
Well,
see, I
that's
was
because
gonna say,
that's
I
because
was,
the canal has been widened before.
yeah, I was gonna say, Donald, the woman on the thing, and then she popped out a little black baby. Figured you'd be mad about that one too. It had nothing to do with color. Trust me.
Was I angry?
No, it nothing to
And
do with color.
that was my point. It had nothing to do with color.
Yeah, color has nothing ever to do with it with me
Then why put it into the story?
because it was part of the story. It was a major factor of the story because I can't say there was an alien woman or she was I could have said she was a woman. You're right. You're absolutely right. You know, and I'll give you that credit. But I was being a little bit too much detail. But again, had nothing to do with the story. Just trying to let you picture the whole situation.
So the
I
baby
did.
was all right after bouncing off the floor?
Yeah, like I said, I watched the baby do a 360 tumble, come out, do a complete roll around, and come down, land flat on his ass on the floor.
Well, and the umbilical cord was still attached, right?
Oh yeah. My partner looking at me like I was crazy when I saw that. I said, "What the hell?" We didn't even have the stretcher in the house yet.
Wow.
Congratulations, you've just had another little gymnast.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny you said that. I'd like to know that now. Now I'd like to know if the kid went to gym.
Well, at least you're one kid closer to getting a reality show, Donald.
Where are you headed, Donald?
I am heading over to her house right now. I'm taking over a set of dressers
Oh, okay.
and gonna hang out there with the other grandkids today. My wife is there right now.
Is she still in the hospital or no?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Did I need to pull over because I think I forgot to get something. My wife. Oh yeah, she's still in the hospital. My wife asked me to grab something before I came, and I don't know if I put it in back or not. I think I did.
Pull over and check.
I'm
Who's
going
that,
to.
LC?
Yep.
How you like that? I'm pretty good. I'm not even by a computer. I'm pretty good. That's funny, huh? That's TJ's ass.
Wrong initials.
What? No, I said, where's TJ's ass? I said, is that LC when I heard it beep?
Yeah. Well, TJ, his initials mean nothing now. Now
I
that there's
guarantee
LC.
it. Yeah.
So do you have the new drone ordered, Joe?
Oh, hell no. I haven't even seen pictures of it.
They only
got-
want that
I
drone
got-
for the views. That's all they want it for.
You're gonna
yeah.
buy it. You're gonna buy it from Johnny again.
I don't think Johnny's buying now, but I'm gonna have. I can't buy it till I sell my 360.
Yeah, Bill was on there talking about how he just likes to have the newest technology so he can inform people and help them. And just like he was so altruistic, he's just really provides a service and helps people. It's like, well,
Oh, who? Bill? Are you talking about the drone review?
yeah,
Oh, Lord help me.
I have no interest in that drone. I mean, if it's a Mini 3, why would I get a Mini 3?
Why would you go back in time?
right.
Yeah.
Stay
Yeah,
back.
it's
Well,
just
because
like
it has a new number on it. It has new initials and letters.
Ha.
Yeah.
Because it's
Was Marcus
pretty
on?
much like the SE drones. It's just a rebranded drone.
Yeah.
It's
what it sounds
like a Dana Carvey used to have a bit in his stand-up act where he's talking about little kids. They're wanting a Megatoy doll, and the mom goes and gets this doll for him. And, no, that's not the Megatoy. That's Mega T. You can tell it's the Megatoy because his finger goes like this, and the Mega T's finger goes like this.
Hey, have you guys ever put your hands in hot wax and did that treatment?
I did,
That is very soothing.
especially if the person doing it is fine as all get out.
Hey,
And
yeah,
there it is.
I gotta give you guys some warning.
You had to go there, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah.
I gotta give you guys a warning. If you're gonna do that hot wax where you put your hand in the warm wax, the treatment, don't surprise your wife with it while she's sleeping.
Boy, I've had that done twice now on my, with the way my hand is, and boy, is
Yeah.
that just. And then they wrap it in these hot, they heat up these hot pads.
Mhm.
They're real big, thick pads, and they wrap my hand around that. Feels real good.
Oh yeah.
So you got like arthritis or something?
They don't know what it is, but it's definitely a nerve that
It's
freaked
tendon
out
and
in my
nerve.
middle finger on my right hand.
It's
Yeah,
because of that
all them
road
years
rage,
of- Yeah, all them years of road raging.
Yeah, exactly. Probably using it too much.
The Lord said, yeah, keep using that finger, see what I do to it.
Yeah, it's RSI.
Or it could be him flipping the kids off as they're leaving his classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's RTF there, Mark.
No,
Reverse trigger finger.
repetitive strain injury.
Is it your right hand or your left hand?
It's my right hand, but I'm left-handed. I would
Oh,
flip
so we
the
know
kid
what
off
you've been
with my
doing
left-
with it now.
Then it's not from that, not from road rage, because that would be his left hand. He'd be sticking that out the window.
So we know
Yeah.
what he's been doing with it now.
Since he drives in America. That's the only argument for British driving on the other side of the road is, and the other side of the car is it gets their hand out their dominant hand out the window for flipping people off.
Why they still do it?
Yeah,
Would
one,
you-
Would
one,
that
of the
work
lad-
my?
one of
Go
the
ahead.
lads at, one of the lads at our golf club talks incessantly, and he was going up to Carnoustie with another lad, and when we got halfway and stopped and we were all there chatting, the guy that was driving said, "I need to change my car. I need a left-hand drive car. Rodney's wore this year out.
The Lance, the physical therapist that did it when I had my scapulolunate triquetrum hamate separation, when they used to have to do my whole wrist all the way up to about here with the wax with my hand.
Yeah.
She used to come in there and she used to rub it down and everything, and then she stick my hand in the wax and she put it on there, and I look at it every time and say, I'm married. I used to every time say I'm married. Because boy, she was like, wow. My wife came one time and she was in it and she says, "Oh, you must enjoy that." I said, "Boy, do I." She said, "Yeah, you gotta have a perk every once in a while. You deserve it. You hurt yourself." No, I didn't even watch it. So they sounded like a bunch of crack addicts this morning over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna come on with a DJI shirt on. I'm gonna say I'm a droneaholic. I'm on step 7. I have 7 drones. Well, in that case, if you get so addicted with that, just print yourself a pineapple duck. That's all. Here you go, Lance, a pineapple duck. How you like that one?
Oh yeah, looks good.
That's never gonna be landfill.
Never.
No. They got somebody's putting out these things now. They got a pineapple duck. They got a strawberry duck. They got about 4 or 5 of them I saw. I thought that was pretty cool. They got a guy at the hospital at Marybird Perkins that sits in the front. He's got a glass window with 2 ledges. He's got the whole ledge going around the top with ducks. And he's now on the second ledge, right? And each ledge probably holds about 80 ducks. And I brought him a banana duck. I brought him one shooting the bird. I bring him all the ducks, you know? So I just printed one. I bring another one to him. I don't even have to go there. It's kind of close whenever I'm in the area. I just stop by, walk in and say, "Here, you know," I say, "Here, duck you." You know, I do.
Somebody left a duck on my monitor when I was gone the other day. So I asked my sub, and he says, "I know, but you need to find out who it was." So now I've got to be a detective. See
So
which,
somebody, you know, they were telling you, huh, you're about to duck out. That's what they were saying.
probably. So it's either a kid or a teacher or an admin. I thought it was one of my admin, and I asked her. I said, "Did you leave a duck on my monitor?" She said, "Nope, it wasn't me." But I did leave, and she left she said, "But I left a lamb when we did inventory, and I never found that, so I don't know where she left that one." But she's the type of gal that would do something like that. But she said it wasn't me, so I need to start doing investigation with my kids, see if I can figure it out.
It was Johnny.
Well,
A group of Finnish Air Force pilots are being told to stop flying in penis-shaped
formations
because they keep doing it. Apparently, they've been caught doing it multiple times when people have been tracking the airplanes over Finland.
That is about as fun as you can get.
How do they call that out? Okay, flying P on 3.
Yeah. I thought it was our Air Force. I clicked on it because they didn't specify, but it was a Finnish Air Force.
Hey, they just send that article to Trump. Maybe he'll have a formation of planes going over Iraq like that. I mean, Iran like that. That'd be funny.
Dude, I love how they keep fucking.
Okay. Do they fly it to completion?
From the pictures, yes, they are.
What, you mean the front one suddenly peels off?
They got one peeling off with smoke.
All right. I'm here. I'm gonna go.
Okay, Donald.
Later,
Okay.
Donald. Do you
Have
have
a
a
good
check
one.
to see if you got your stuff?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Logan, he does have all his ducks in a row.
Oh, dude, that's not even limited to Jeeps anymore, Logan. Everybody's doing the fucking ducks in their windows now. You'll see a fucking Buick going down the road with damn ducks all over their dashboard.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, you do see it more prominent in Jeeps, but like everybody's doing it now. You'll see a fucking Honda Accord going down the road and they'll have like 100 fucking ducks up in the window.
I mean, see, if I had something that I wanted to do that, I'd print me off a little sign that I could stick on the back of my car. It says, even on the sides, let's say, I'm a Jeep wannabe, and put the ducks in there.
I call all the Jeep drivers curb princesses.
So if I buy a Jeep, you're gonna give me shit, huh?
Oh yeah. Because 90% of these people are driving these big ass lifted Jeeps and they don't ever take them off road or do anything with them. Just driving around and driving around.
I like that.
Yeah.
The ones to Mojave. I like that
I
one.
couldn't buy a Jeep, man. There's way too many of them on the road, dude. Like in Florida, they're fucking everywhere, dude. Every other person's driving a Jeep.
You know, like
Yeah,
the
And I don't
pickups
know
they
why
got.
they're
They got
such shitty vehicles. I don't know why people like them so much.
for the look of it. I like the look of the Renegade, and I like the Mojave.
I mean, they're nice and stuff, but the problem is like they're fucking just maintenance hogs, dude.
Mm-hmm.
They're always breaking down. Every little thing. There's a couple of models that are really reliable, but for the most part, Jeeps are just crappy fucking cars when it comes down to it.
Yeah, we call all the ones where the mums just used SUVs to go and pick the kids up from school and nothing else. They're all called Chelsea tractors.
It's pretty common over here too.
Yeah.
I said half the people that drive pickup trucks don't need a pickup truck. They just driving it to drive it. And I'm like, dude, you're wasting so much money and gas and everything. For what? You think everybody's stopping on the side of the road taking pictures of you when you're driving? Like anybody
Yep.
gives a shit?
See, I'm looking at the one like Johnny's got. There's a little Santa Fe, like a little pickup type of thing, and I like it. Then I look at it. And you know what I like it for? Basically, I'm gonna be honest with you. That little sliding thing on the top, I want to put a landing pad on. I want to make it a landing pad, so I could
I
just take off
heard
from my car.
I heard the Mavericks are good little trucks.
Yeah, I like the Mavericks
Ford
too. I like the Mavericks too.
Hey, did Johnny give you the landing pad for the 360 when he sold it to you?
He gave me everything.
Okay, that maybe he might have parted some of it out and made money, knowing Johnny.
Because I was talking to my old boss when I was over at his house not too long ago. I was like, "So how are the Mavericks doing?" And he was like, "He goes, dude, they're way better than the Jeeps." He goes, "We don't have half the problem, like 90% of the problems we do when we were riding the Jeeps around."
Yeah.
He goes, they hardly ever have to go to the shop for anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well,
looking at.
Jeeps, there's one right behind me.
I'm looking at the Bronco, and I'm looking right now. My top things, or I like the Santa Fe, but I like the Bronco. But then the Bronco defeats the purpose of my landing pad. But then I like the what was it? God darn it.
Mate of mine's just bought himself a Ford
Like the Mavericks.
Explorer Civilian.
What the
So
hell's
Joe,
a
the
Ford
reason I
Explorer
asked you about the
Civilian?
landing pad is the landing pad on the 360 a little more padded than a regular landing pad?
Let's see. I haven't opened it up.
What's the Civilian? Is that just the model of it?
Yeah, I think so. Just a trim version of something.
I don't know if they call
Oh,
any of ours that over here.
we got the box right here. I haven't opened it up and look at it. I'll put it like this, it's gotta be,
Okay,
because
ask
the thing
Randy.
weighs
He drives one.
about 4 pounds. I'll put it this way, it weighs 3 times the weight of the one I got in the car. Shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna weigh this. I want to see how much it weighs. I'm thinking it weighs 3.5 pounds.
You must have the civilian over there because it is a left-hand drive. The one he's bought, it's actually an import.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey
it's
Mark,
possible. I just never heard of it.
Mark, do you drive on the left-hand side or the right-hand side in Spain and Portugal?
You drive on your side.
Okay.
I think there's more countries that drive on our side than there are the other, right?
There are
Most of the
only,
year,
like in the UK, Japan, Australia,
Australia. Yeah, that's why
and
Matt can't fucking drive.
2 pounds there, Lance.
Okay.
Malta. Malta drives on the right, on the left.
Yeah, he didn't even open it.
And is it more padded than a regular landing pad?
I'm opening
Open it up.
Yeah, it's folded. It's in the case. Oh.
Because I know on my Sphere that I bought for the Air 2S, the landing pad was more padded, but mine
really.
did not come. Mine did not come with one, so I
Not
didn't
really.
know how much more. Okay.
It's a little bigger, and the only thing it's got the H on it. On the bottom, it's got DJI.
Brenda,
Brenda,
if that's
it's
the
a little
case,
bigger than the one I got.
Brenda, if that's the case, I would say your daughter just happens to be a lucky one.
What'd Brenda say?
Oh, she said that her daughter's got a Jeep that very few issue. But like I said, there are a couple of models that are good Jeeps that are reliable, but for the most part, most of them are junk.
I don't know how many other models there are other than the Wrangler and the Cherokee.
No, there's a whole bunch of different models over here. They got tons of different ones. I want to say there's at least 7 or 8 different models of it over here. Because they got the Wheelie, the Wrangler, they got the Compass, they got the Cherokee. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are available over here. But it also is an American car. So that makes sense why they have so many options over here.
It weighs 2 pounds though, Lamb. It might not. I don't think it's any thicker.
Okay.
But like I said, it weighs 2 pounds.
Wonder why it's so heavy then.
It's got something in the middle. Each part has a little square. It's got 12 squares. Each part's got squares on it. And show y'all again. Each part's got a little like a cardboard on the inside.
Uh-huh.
You know, but it's not that. There you go. That's a good picture of it. It's pretty big. Wake up, Paul. But it says DJI on this side. On this side is all black. It's got the DJI on the middle.
Is it black or is it that that kind of brown color?
It's black.
Okay.
Don't get me to say black again. Everybody goes, why you guys say black? You know? But you got to fold it a certain way or it don't fold. I forgot how I folded it. Got to do it again.
To be fair, though, I do say the same thing because Sarah's mom does the same thing when she's describing stories.
Yeah.
Hey, send me the link, Joe.
And I'm like, why do you need to tell me that part of the story? Like, just tell me the story.
Well, if you were writing a book, you'd say it. You know. So what's the difference? Where the hell?
Well, I
is
mean, if the description of the person mattered in the story.
this? Yeah.
Now, I'll say that if I'm trying to describe somebody, like they'll be like, oh, let's say, for example, who's that bus attendant? And I'll say, oh, it's that one black guy. I can't remember his name. You know, I'll say it like that if I'm describing something. I'm trying to describe somebody, but other than that, I don't really ever think of it.
Dominic sent me a photo last night. He said he was by someplace and he looked over and they got an ad for a concert thing, like at a club, and the guy is direct from Louisiana.
Hold on, do what now?
He sent me a poster, picture of a poster, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's of these two guys doing a little concert thing, and one of them it says direct from Louisiana. They saw that and thought about me. Had to take a picture and send it to him.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. In the trash bag. Are we out of trash bags? I think we are. Fuck. Go get trash bags later. Damn it.
Cleo, come here. Cleo. Here we are.
Who's that? Who's that?
Lance,
Oh, yes.
I'm in my room now. I just switched from my phone to
Yeah.
the computer.
For some reason,
Yeah,
whenever you leave and come back, it takes forever for your other one to drop off. I don't know why.
They like two of me. That's why Zoom likes two
Blah,
Lance.
blah, 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 don't go that far now.
Gonna grab a cup of coffee. Be right back, guys.
How's your water, Doug? Oh, you need some water, don't you? Fill you up. There you go.
Little crazy girl. Now she knows how to spit the fill out of the chicken. That ain't good.
Hell done shedding, dude. You drop all that off your tail yet?
You gotta give it his heart fill twice a day. The chicken, you usually, as soon as it hits her mouth, she swallows the whole thing. Now she knows to bite it once and spit the pill out. I mean, she just spit it right out.
Move on.
She got it. What dog will take a nap? Somebody tell that joke.
Got to put my hormones in. I rang them up, said, done it again. Oh, it's flagging up 6 months. Blood test says no, it's a year now. I said, don't forget, I haven't exactly been on it, so it's going to be all over the place. So I said, just leave it for another 2 months, 3 months now coming.
Well, must be out cutting his grass, huh? My ass still getting coffee?
Hot in here. Oh. Turn the air off.
Oh. Did Paul say anything about cutting his grass today?
Yeah.
That's where he's at.
He said he needed to cut it. He didn't say he was going to, though, I don't think.
When he's not here, guess what?
He might be out there cutting it.
That's what I'm saying.
He did say that it was about time he got his zero turn out and cut the grass. It was getting longer.
Wow.
Other cat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I am like I am a DJI fan, and I am a Donald Trump fan, right? But he's pissing me off now.
Yeah, why?
When you're beating the shit out of somebody, you don't take a break and say, "Okay, get better." Then I'll beat the shit out of you some more. You know what I mean? You don't let them get their win back. You know.
What are you talking about?
He's got this. We're going to extend the ceasefire. Oh, and then they're shooting at boats. They're shooting at boats going through the strait in their territory part. And they're doing that thing. And now he says we're going to destroy any boats laying mines. Why haven't we been doing that? If you got a ceasefire going and you got proof of people dropping mines in the water, you blow the shit out the water. Then you say you screwed up. Blow them up some more.
Well, I see they also changed the head of the Navy.
Say I haven't got what England's got.
The one running the Navy, the United States,
right over here.
United States don't know how to do that. They
Big
haven't
fan.
got it
Big fan.
Oh,
as the UK now.
Hey, did you guys see that pitcher from Seattle catch a ball in his jersey last night?
yeah, I saw that.
And he
That
was out.
crazy.
The player was out. Here it is right here.
Yeah, did you see that there, Justin? Line drive to the pitcher. The pitcher, because he's got the pitch as he's turned, right? He reaches for the ball. He's looking for the ball. Can't find the ball. It went in his shirt, inside the jersey, and was sitting there.
So here it is. Here it is,
Here it
guys.
is.
If you didn't see it, here it is.
This is freaking
Let's
crazy.
not overlook how much this probably hurt. Absolute missile right back at Logan. He's trying to just defend himself, and you can see it go in the shirt right there.
Oh, wow.
And it was on the back side of his left hip, and he couldn't find it. It kind of comes back around. It never came out.
I mean, watch
Let's
him
not
go around his
overlook
shirt.
how
Watch.
much
It
this
goes in,
probably
goes around
hurt.
his left.
Absolute missile right back at Logan. He's trying to just defend himself, and you can see it go in the shirt right there. And it was on the back side of his left hip, and he couldn't find it. It kind of comes.
Yeah,
It may have caught the right
it really
angle,
didn't
just
touch
rolled
him.
around the shirt.
Yeah, it didn't
Well,
really
wouldn't
touch him.
did that qualify as an out then?
Oh, that's an out.
Yes. Yeah, because it did not
The
hit
ball
the,
did not touch the ground. It was in the
did
player's
not touch the
possession.
ground.
Out.
and did not touch any structure. So yeah, it was an out.
Yeah, that's what have been my call. Said that ball did not touch the ground. It was in the player's possession the whole time. Players out. That is out.
Bring them up. And Seattle won last night. Yoo-hoo! Which isn't happening very often.
I'm about to say about time. So how you like your 360, Lance?
I'm gonna love the 360.
You see the video
I'll
I
take
put
the
out
one off
this
your
morning?
hands. I'll buy yours for $200.
Hey, you can't get them right now. They're getting stopped in custom. Mine's 1,400. What you talking about?
Yeah, I'm hoping I get mine next week, but we'll see.
Did you see the video I put out this morning around the ruins?
I did. In fact, I commented on it.
I didn't read the comments. What do you think?
I said that was a garbage flight. What are you doing? Sell the drone to me.
Hold on a minute. Let me mute you. Paul, make me host so I could ban his ass.
I forgot what I said. I said, nice flight, clown, or something. I don't know what I said.
Oh, look now. Now I might have to call you a puta. Hold on. Making me go look. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna say. Manage videos. Let's see, community. Lance, he said, looks like you enjoying the bird much better than Johnny Drone Seller. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
But what I did
Yeah,
is I did it a little different. I went through and I used what the presets are, let the presets do some stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I went around that last thing where I did the shoot forward, I did my own keyframe on that main monument and followed that around. And when I got right by it, I let it bring me back to the front. And then I brought it in, and I kind of like the difference in effects.
Did that work?
Yeah, it turned out nice. The ruins, how old are those? Those are old, aren't they?
Oh shoot, I gotta tell you in a minute. I'll let you know in a minute. It's in the description. You find it.
No, you didn't hear me.
Yeah, I heard you. I said, let me look for it.
Okay.
Let's see. The sugar mill was
speaker turned off. What?
Between 1828 and 1852. 200 years.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. We could hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah. How old are the ruins?
It says the grounds of the Fontainebleau Park, which is part of vast holdings acquired by North Shore Lake Pontchartrain. The guy's name was Bernard de Marini. Bernard de Marini. Okay. He operated Fontainebleau Plantation, built kilns and a sugar mill between 1828 and 1852. But you see how many things look like they're getting ready to fall down?
Yeah.
That one wall that you got, that little L-shaped wall that's got the big hole in the middle, that hole's new.
Yeah.
That big hole between them, where all it takes is the rest of that to drop and both of those walls are coming down.
Are they doing anything to try to preserve it, or do they care?
They not touching it. I asked them about that. They said that they went in to do something. As soon as they started to do something, things started falling. They said it's so brittle out there. That's why I'm getting nervous. I get nervous flying my drone around it. What happens if I'm underneath it and the vibration hits it and it falls on my drone?
Yeah.
It would be good video, but it would piss me off. You know, that would happen. Then I got to climb the fence and go get it. And then if they catch me in there, they probably arrest my ass.
For flying in a park.
No, I can fly in the park, but I can't be in there. I can't be inside that fence.
Gotcha.
You got a fence around it, and you do not climb that. I was asking them about that. So what happens if somebody wants to? I said, if you had anybody go in there to get a brick, they said, yeah, and by the time they get out of it, we're here. I said, oh, you got cameras? They said, we got cameras all over that thing. He said, because we don't want people to go in there because it's so dangerous. They said, when you go over that fence, by the time you get back to that fence, and the fence is only 15, 20 feet from the monument, right? And from the whole thing. It's not that wide of a fence. But it said, as soon as you get over that fence, they said, we dispatched the Rangers to you. So we got you before you can get back in your car. And I said, what happens? They said, you get arrested.
What is it? What is it that people are trying to steal?
The bricks from this 200-year-old sugar mill. Hold on, I'll
Why
show
the
you.
fuck would somebody want a brick from an old sugar mill?
Because of the history of it.
The sugar mill.
Yeah, let me show
Yeah,
you.
it was built. What year was it built?
The shit if it was
1828.
built in
1828?
1720. Why the fuck would I want a brick from an old sugar mill?
Yeah, let me show you. I'm not gonna play the music, but I'll
It
show
ain't
you.
any better than a new brick.
That's it right there. That whole thing. That's what's left to it. See all the bricks all over the place?
So it fell down.
Oh, it's been falling. It's still. I'll show you in a minute. When we get to another spot of it. All the wall is getting. I went around that wall and I saw that. Look, it was leaning. I said, "Oh shit! I don't want to get too
Not
close
bad.
to it." But you see all the walls right there, the bricks.
Oh yeah.
I don't really care, Ed. What's up, Dustin?
Look at that one. All the bricks right there. Look, that's all bricks. The wall fell down right here.
All right, at some point, it's just time to just let something go.
See, look.
Like, how much money are you gonna waste fucking protecting a pile of bricks? I mean, come on now.
Yeah. Well, look at a hole in that where it's digging, falling out.
Probably fucking.
Now, when it comes
Thousands of
around this
dollars
next
on
corner,
camera.
watch this wall. Watch this wall. And the middle of it was a perfect L shape. Now the middle of it's falling apart. So as soon as the rest of that goes, it's all going down. That's why this probably be the last flight I ever do around it. Now watch when it rotates. Gonna rotate back into this wall. You see the bricks on the ground right there in the middle? That whole middle section's coming out. And when that falls, that last piece, you can see it leaning. That's about to go.
I can see Joe jumping the fence, getting over to the tower to pick his drone up off the ground, gets all tired, leans up against the tower, knocks it over. Ah, you're funny. What's up, Dre?
You spelled Sarah wrong.
Yep,
You see,
got
you
the
see,
H
you
at
see
the
how
end.
these things are leaning. These look at him leaning. Yeah, the squirrel right there. One of your squirrels right there. See, now
That's
this is
what's
where I
up.
did a keyframe for me, Lance. Right here, I just keyframed on this. That way you got a good good
So
view of it, you know?
they don't like you walking in there, but they don't mind you flying a drone around it.
Nobody's ever told me anything. Because you can fly a drone in a state park.
Yeah, okay. Like they probably wouldn't be able to do anything, but I'm sure
Boy,
they'd
I bet you if I
harass the
knocked
fuck out of
something
you.
going down, they'd ever fit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised they've never just like harassed you about it
Yeah.
if they're that protective of it.
See, this is what I like about the 360. Because I'm able to come back straight and do the regular stuff, and you get really good view of everything, right? But then when I ended it, instead of just ending it flying to me, I ended it flying to me, but I did another type of asteroid. But I brought it in, and then you see me at the very end. When it ends, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because you still see me right here, and I'll go up to the top, and then it brings me around. The closer
How
it gets
tall
to me,
was
it'll bring
that?
me around.
How tall was that tower originally?
Uh,
Nice crotch shot.
yeah, you like that? Yeah, the tower's probably about 45 feet, maybe about 40
They'd be
feet.
better off just fucking letting it fall and rebuild a replica if they want to.
Yeah, they're not going to worry about that. It's done.
That's what I said. At some point, everything's got to come to an end, and it's just like I think that's kind of reached its end at this point.
Yep. But you see the 360? Now that's using the preset stuff, right? In the 360. So you could stitch it all and do it like that. And it depends on the video. You could make it look really good. That doesn't look bad to me. But I think I did a little bit too much of the asteroid type transitions, which you could do better transitions. I just have to know the difference in them.
Oh, yeah.
Once I know what transitions I really like, you know. I got to call my doctor. The last 3 times I've taken medications made me nauseated. Telling me my body's telling me I probably don't need some of that shit.
Need what?
Medication I take in the morning. Something's making me nauseated out of it. I got to make sure I eat before I take it. Because I could take it on an empty stomach before. Now I can't. But just think of that 360 drone, which you could do around one of them ships.
No, thanks.
Hey, Justin.
Hmm.
Next time Paul flies a ship, go get a copy of that thing and send it to me. Let me play with it. Oh, it's not 360. Never mind. Come on.
Yeah.
It won't work. If it was 360 video, boy, I have a blast with the ship. I'll show y'all in about a week when I'm flying around one of those Zagor boats with 5 women on the back.
Bona?
Hey, Joe, I just got a message from my doctors yesterday to say that if I find myself getting abdominal pains that move around into the lower back, to get in touch with them, because apparently they've decided now that Ozempic can cause pancreatitis.
Wow.
Well, they stopped. Well, a lot of doctors aren't prescribing Ozempic anymore. They've moved on to Mounjaro and something else.
Hey, Joe, have
Dre
you
said,
ever
"Stop
used that
looking in the mirror while taking meds."
that relax sleep or whatever?
No.
The stuff, medication you take to get a good night's sleep?
Nope.
You're talking about Ambien?
Relaxium, isn't it?
No, Ambien.
Yeah. Relaxing.
See what Dre put in the chat, Joe?
No, I'm working on that.
He said, "Stop looking in the mirror while you're taking your meds."
Wait, I'm getting ready to answer that. Hold on.
Easy to hide in the chat and talk crap. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, type no one. Why does it say none? Why did it change it?
Do what?
Read what I put. Where it says why none, I typed no one and it changed it to one when I clicked it. You read it?
That's why none respect you.
Yeah. He a regular Rodney Dangerfield. That's why nobody respects him.
And then Ed's and they're giving shit in the chat. Sorry that you guys can't buy the new DJI drone. Hey.
Who's saying that?
Ed. Tell him I ain't worried about it. I ain't trying to buy that damn
I just
thing
want
anyway.
to tell you this. A, B, C, Eh? Okay, okay. Same thing like TJ. Don't acknowledge him because he just ignores us now. TJ's initials don't count anymore, and 204 is no longer on our list.
Are you going live this weekend, Ed, or what? Or am I covering for you again?
Yeah. Never underestimate. Only in California, not here. Dre said, never underestimate his powers. They're only good in California. In the city in California he works in.
My gosh, I had to give my information out 3 times.
For the thing? For the jury duty again?
Like, why the fuck do they need your information?
Oh, I was trying
sent you the letter.
to get a medical bill, and I was calling my insurance company, and they say, well, we normally don't send out bills. That's just an exclamation of your benefits and what you might have to pay whoever billed you. So that okay, that's cool. They said they can't.
Yeah,
they
it's
can't
more. Yeah, it's more of a receipt than it is a bill.
Yeah. And this is for my speech therapy, and they've never billed me ever, and so they probably won't bill me. They just.
I'm surprised you even pay your medical bills. You got to be one of the only person in the country that actually does.
Yeah.
I got a bill from Mary Bird the other day.
Everybody else like, fuck medical bills. What are they gonna do? Come take my kidney back out? Now some hospitals actually are suing people now and garnishing wages now.
So I had a friend. They went on a cruise down through the Caribbean, and she was only 50 years old, and she had a heart attack on the ship, and they had to divert it to Cozumel. So they were near Cozumel, and the ship went to Cozumel. They got her and her family off. They weren't going to operate. They weren't going to do anything. The doctors would not do anything. The hospital would not do anything until they could prove to them that they could pay $40,000 if needed. So the
but don't you don't buy special medical insurance when you go out of country like that?
You probably can. They did not, and they probably will from now on, I'm sure. But
yeah, I think you can buy insurance before you get on the boats that cover stuff like that. Like if you have any medical
can
issues.
you imagine having to change the itinerary for one passenger?
Well, and we're so used to here, the hospitals have to operate on you. They can't tell you no because you don't have the money.
Well, in Mexico, they might be able to.
Well, yeah, in other countries, they, like you said, they told them they weren't going to operate on her unless they knew she could pay the bill.
Yeah. And this gal's a vegan. She's healthy. No, we could not figure out how she had a heart attack. But the body's a weird thing.
Could have been something she ate while she was on the cruise.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Are they even sure they diagnosed her right?
I don't know. I'm assuming they did.
You don't know where half of them people in the other countries are getting their fucking degrees from.
Got a point.
Yeah.
Gotta be Dre. I knew it. I had my back to the thing. I knew that was Dre. I could hear his ding ding.
Yeah, Dre has a weird ding. His is special.
Let me get the little golden finger ready.
Good morning, Dre.
Yeah, I think you need to stop talking all that crap about him, Joe. I'm just saying.
Got the golden finger ready. That's all I know. Listen, Sergeant. Watch it.
You're muted, Dre.
You're muted.
We cannot hear you.
Am I muted?
Yeah,
No,
we
not
can hear you
anymore.
now.
Talking on my end.
Hey, Sergeant,
hear
stay
you
in your
now.
lane, Sergeant.
Stay in my lane. My lane has a very wide berth.
I'm just telling you. Do not come into my lane. Hey, on Woot, W-O-T, you can
There it
enter to
is.
win a DJI Mini 3 Fly More combo.
Whoop, there it is.
I'm gonna enter. I don't
Have you
want
ever
it, but I'm
actually
gonna enter.
shopped on Woot?
Yeah, I do.
Like, have you ever actually
I
bought
have.
anything out there?
I have, yeah, but years ago.
I do every once in a while. I almost bought a screwdriver set the other day for $18. It had about 80 different things in it, and it was the power little screwdriver, magnetic, everything.
See,
Almost bought it.
I like Woot because I mean it's basically just Amazon, but the problem I hate about their website is they don't have a fucking search engine in it, so you can
Oh, I
search
hate
for
that.
specific
Oh, I
items.
hate that.
They just give you categories, and you have to scroll through everything to find something.
We have so much adjusted from the days of Craigslist.
I don't see a DJI on their website.
It's on the very bottom. Go to the very bottom.
Okay.
What about Whatnot? I haven't been on there yet. It's a bidding site, but
You'll see a giveaway for this month.
yeah, but what's the terms of is there like certain terms you have to meet or something?
Yep. We gotta buy. You can only enter once, and they give you a little thing. What's the first thing you're gonna fly or something like that if you win this drone? And then they tell you to put it in. You gotta copy that and paste it in onto your Amazon account.
I'm gonna
One
fly
entry.
the
You put two
Amazon
entries
warehouse.
in, they knock you out.
Put in there. I'm gonna fly Jeff Bezos' mansion.
There you go. I'm gonna put that.
So Lance, what's the counter at right now?
The
31.
count, let me look. Let me look. Drum roll, please. Today's the what? 23rd?
Today's 23rd.
The kids have 37 days. Subtract 7.
You have 30.
And then subtract anything that I might be going on jury duty again, Dre. So
How you getting jury duty back to back?
I don't know. Monday I went to either get picked or not get picked on
Right.
Monday, and I didn't get picked, so it was a 1-day jury thing, right? Yesterday I got another summons in the mail saying on May 28th you're going to you've got to go. This one's Superior Court. It could be a murder.
I tell them very politely, I've already served my time, so thank you very much, but no thank you.
Well, that could take me all the way to the 17th of June. And I wouldn't. So I would go to, let's see.
I mean, the closest I ever got.
The school district will pay you to go to jury duty?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah,
And they pay me
ours pays.
$15 for travel and my time as well. The King County jury pays that.
Yeah.
So I get paid by my school district not to be there. And then I
Mhm.
get paid travel and
Yeah, both of mine and Sarah's job pay us to go to jury duty.
Yeah, the closest I came to was I was actually in the box, and they were doing an interview, and the judge says, "Any reason why you think you shouldn't serve?" And by the time I gave my background and everything else, the judge, both lawyers, all looked at each other and says, "Get him out of here.
get him out of here.
Get him out."
Yep. I was the foreman in October, November of 2019. I was actually on a jury.
Mhm. But I think the kicker for me was when I told the judge, I said, with my background as prior president of the Peace Officer Association and and everything else, time served. I said, who do you think's gonna have more influence on the jury, me or you guys?
You're a little quiet today, Dre.
A little what?
Quiet.
Volume is
Quiet?
on your microphone.
Yeah.
Sounds fine on my end.
You know what? I am tired. I went to the gym this morning, struggled through my workout. I am dead tired. I'm ready to, if I had the windows I have in my office, had shades on them, like closing, I would shut this computer down, turn over my chair and go to sleep.
Justin, listen to this. Justin, listen to this. Hey, Dre, does your face hurt though?
Ah,
Well, that's the part that gets all the good looks.
Because it's killing us.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get this thing.
Yeah, so 37 days with the kids have 37 days. I've got to
You got
take
30.
7 sick days. And then one of those sick days though is I've been subpoenaed on May 6th to I was a witness of a DUI car crash in front of me.
Is that the day you
this
failed?
last summer. Yeah, this last summer in August, the guy was weaving, and my wife and my daughter and I were in our car, and we saw the guy in front of us weaving across the lines, and then we started going into a bunch of curves, and you couldn't see around the curve. And I said, he is not going to make that curve. So I slowed way down, and as soon as I rounded the curve, he had hit a car head on. So I didn't actually see him hit it, but,
you knew the deal.
But I had seen the weaving 3 or 4 times prior to that corner.
Yeah. You saw the pre-driving, radical driving prior to the incident.
Yeah.
There's my entry right there. It says, yes, all filled the tax form have been picked as a potential winner. Then I'll go fly Auburn around Jeffrey Preston Bezos' mansion. Just saying.
So you're going to kamikaze it into his ex-wife's mansion.
Big
That's what I did.
giveaway.
I put it like that. What do you think?
Her fake boobs will protect her.
Big giveaway. I don't
Sounds
see
right
that.
Dude.
Well, I won't stop sharing.
Big giveaway.
Yeah, it's on the very bottom.
The very bottom, it has company info, customer care, community, boring stuff, and fine
show you.
print.
Hold on.
You know, there might be 800 Woot sites.
Look right here. This is what it does. Let me get a share.
Lance, I took
Right there on the
44
fact, right
hours
there.
of vacation time the week of my mother's services,
Yeah.
and I've still got 281 hours.
Wow. Well,
That's
that's
it. You
good.
get a Woot giveaway ticket right there. Then it says
And I'm about to
internet.
take another 40 hours off.
Well, that's good, Dre. Roll to the top. Let me see what your site looks like, Joe. Okay, so I see that. Roll down. Is this on your phone or is this on the
computer?
Okay.
Then when you go down, it says,
If you just go to Google and put in Woot giveaway, it comes up on the second link.
there you go.
Takes you right to it.
But it's on the bottom right there, and every day they come up. Every once in a while they put in there, enter the win a big box of crap. Every once in a while they do that.
Yeah,
That's
they
for
do a
all those.
weekly giveaway.
Yeah.
Oh, there
They
it
had
is.
one of them. It said, enter to win $1,000 Amazon gift card. Boy, I clicked on that thing quick.
Didn't
But you
win
know
either,
that-
did you?
Oh, you don't shit. They got 20,000 people in the thing. It's like hitting a
If
lottery.
Joe won $1,000 gift card, trust me, we would have heard about it.
Yeah, because anything over $600, they're gonna make you sign a form, and they're gonna send you a freaking what is it? 1099? It's not 1099. Whatever the freaking form is.
1045.
What's the amount?
I didn't tell you the amount, but it's I didn't look at the fine details. Probably over 500.
I thought for banks, as long as it's under 10,000, they don't file an IRS form.
Yeah, that's why I only do $9,999 every time I put it in.
Yeah. But I should make 2 deposits, one for $9.99, and then make
Yeah.
another one for whatever the balance is.
Yeah, what I do is
Now, would that be per deposit or per like business day? I wonder if you made 2 different transactions.
Any
like that one day.
transaction above that amount triggers an automatic IRS filing.
Yep.
But if you did 2 $9,000 deposits in one day, it wouldn't trigger anything.
No,
Being 2 separate deposits.
Nope.
no.
That's why all of my stacks of money in my safe are not 10,000 anymore, dropping down to 9,000.
Uh-huh.
And then some banks have things like, say you got XYZ dollars in the bank and you got a payment above a certain amount, they won't allow you to transfer funds all at the same day. You have to make 2 different transfers on different days. Like when I bought my M30T, I had to pay them, I think like $7,000, $8,000 one day, and then I had to pay the other 7,000, 8,000, whatever it was the next day.
Wow.
I can do 3,500 a day on PayPal, but you can call and they can do up to, I think, like 10,000 in one day. If you call them, they do like a special like one-time thing for that day. I think you can do it a
Usually
couple
I
times a
trigger an
year.
IRS transaction.
Well, that was when I bought my car. I had to call them and get a higher amount to be able to be taken out at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all see that
'Cause I was
comment
paying
by
cash.
Logan said he had a heart attack at 29 from flu infecting his heart. I heard of that. Heard that shit.
Yeah, well, like I say, basically a heart attack is just a abnormal heart
It's a
palpitation.
disruption to the electromagnetic field of the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the technical version. So,
Myocardial infraction.
and I guess basically it's the length of it and the what do you call it, Joe? The other I guess bodily reactions to it.
Yeah, basically.
Just like with a stroke. Some folks
Yeah.
can have strokes and nothing happened to them. Other folks can lose control of half their body.
Yeah, I saw a guy one time we pulled up on. They said he was having a neighbor called. Said he looked like he was having problems getting up in his yard, and he looked like he might have fell, but he was on one knee. So they called it like a wellness thing. So they were calling the police out there. So they called us to back him up. We pulled up there before they did, and he's on the ground. He's got a shovel. He's trying to get himself up, and he can't get himself up. He's doing this. We realized Justin. He's getting like Andrew. So he's doing this like this. I walked over to him, and that whole lip was sitting way over here.
Yeah.
And the song "Stroking" came to mind. You know, so I knew he was having a stroke automatically. I said, "Hold on there, hold on, I got him." And he looked at me. He couldn't even talk. He was trying to talk, and he was slurring.
Yeah.
I said, "Can you nod?" And he could nod. Right? I said, "Does your chest hurt?" And he goes, I said, "Okay." I told my partner, I said, "Get me the stretcher. Everything's stroking." Like that. So we got him on the stretcher, and the hospital was right around the corner.
And another sign, Joe, is you hold your hands out like this, and if your hand drops, that's another sign of stroke. And you know, when I had my Bell's palsy on this side, they weren't sure if it was a stroke or Bell's palsy, and that's one of the tests they gave me.
Yeah.
They said, "No, you didn't have a stroke."
Yeah, that happened with my brother-in-law. My sister called me, and he said he's having all kind of problems. His whole face is drooping on one side. I said he might be stroking, and I told her put his arms up. And he said, "What?" I said, "Tell him to hold his arms up." And he didn't. I said, "Is he holding them up together?" He said, "Yeah, it's not a stroke." Like that. I said, "Get him to the hospital."
Well, I was surprised you said we're not in bed. He's not stroking.
But that was the thing. When you're out on the ambulance and you get somebody and you know they're stroking, first thing that comes to mind is the song "Stroking." He's stroking.
Yeah. I'll be stroking.
Yeah, and it's bad when you call it in over the radio because when you get to that part, you don't want to go. He's stroking. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to do it right. You know,
He be stroking.
he'd be stroking. He's stroking on the left side.
Yeah, a mate of mine had a stroke nearly 3 years ago now, and he still can't walk properly.
I thought I had one about a year ago. I was in the back and I started feeling numb all on the left side of my face. I was doing this on, and it felt like actually I looked in the mirror and it felt like it was trying to drop a little bit. I said, "Oh Jesus!" You know, that's the first thing I said, "Oh Jesus, that's what I need." I don't know what did it. I don't know what it went away as fast as it came.
Could have just
So
been a trap.
it may have been ready to do it, but it may have been something that might have been just a little blockage somewhere in an artery, you know.
Right.
And it
Well, like I
cleared
said, a
like
lot
a
of
little
times
clot.
it's the amount of time, like you said, the amount of time between when it occurs and when it stops. It can result in how much damage occurs.
Yeah, and like Justin, he probably stroking every night, you know, but that's a different thing.
No. Sarah's a good girl. Like I said,
Yeah,
like I
but
said
Sarah
earlier, I
goes
think
to
she just wakes up
sleep
each
before he
morning
does.
wondering, I still got to put up with this crap.
But Sarah goes to sleep before he does, and then he gets back on the computer. You don't know what he's watching. And you do notice a lot of times when something comes up, some kind of crazy name or a song, that sounds like a slow porn song. So that gives you a little background.
Oh,
So
man.
I already know your opinion because
Yeah.
you're all about business. But what do you think about the 360?
It's just what I said before. I said those who like to edit will love it. Those who don't like to edit will not like it, because that's where all the magic happens in editing. You know,
got a point.
flying it flies no different, no better than the Avata 2, Avata 1. You
A
know,
little better than Nevada too, I think, because it's a little heavier, a little wider.
yeah. But like I say, it's just a regular flying drone. It's all in the editing.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's in the editing.
Now Lance might say this, and I probably will. I think the Avata 1 was the best flying drone of all three of them.
I agree.
The original Avata, because of the
Yeah.
weight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it felt I could remember flying around here and just making just little curves and looking at it with the goggles and making those little curves with the motion controller. And I'm
Mhm.
looking at the drone, and the feeling that I got in the goggles was that it felt like a freaking bus making a turn,
Mm-hmm.
just holding its place.
Right.
I'm mad I sold them. I am so mad I sold them.
Yeah, the Avata 1 was very solid.
I've actually looked around and thought if I could find a brand new one real cheap, I might jump on it again.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that's the one to fly around the tugboat. That one would have went through the tugboat.
Mm-hmm.
Not an issue going through the tugboat.
Yeah, and like I said, like you were talking about earlier when you did that flight at the sugar factory,
The sugar mill.
sugar mill. It's like any kind of editing and transitions, it can become very gimmicky very quickly if you start doing too much stuff. It's almost like that happy medium where it adds a little something to the video itself and it doesn't take away anything from the video.
Yeah, I think I did one too many in there. Because I'll look at it, some of them were good, but I think the one in the middle right before I went around that wall, I think I didn't need to do that one.
Yeah. But my biggest thing when I use my X4 is I just use it to move with me more than anything else. You know, like I say, flying is a different experience, but what I'm using as a static camera, I can go into editing, and as I walk away from it or whatever, I'm still talking, I can move the focus of the camera to where I'm at. So whoever's watching the video is still engaged to where I'm at and seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I think the last time I used it, I had the drone coming down and I did the tiny planet. As the drone was coming down, I started with a tiny planet and I let it back out when the drone landed.
Yep.
So it's just different things you kind of play with and see how you like it.
I need to
like I
buy me
said,
some shirts that fit.
it's to me it's still about, they talk about 8K, 4K, and I'm like, when I look at the footage of my Pocket 3 versus the X4 or stuff like that, I said, Pocket 3 just knocks it out of the park.
Oh yeah.
It just knocks it out of the park just in the image quality. And to me, that's most important over everything else is what kind of image quality are you getting?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tell a lot of people, I say with these, they say 8K, but it's still 2 4K cameras split in half.
Yeah.
I should, that's what it is. So you're not really getting 8K, you're getting 4K on each camera, and then you can't view both sides at the same time.
Yeah, and Ron Brown said something yesterday, or day before yesterday, about he was looking at Bill the Drone Reviews video. Now I need to go back and look at that one because all he ever does is go to the one corner, fly down to the end of the thing, and come right back. That's all he ever flies. And he did some 360 on it, and Ron said it looked good on the computer, but when he put it on a big screen, you could see the stitching.
Yeah.
So my question is this, and it said the same thing with that other one, anti-gravity. You can still see the stitching. So my question,
that's why you got to be careful in your editing to stay away from the stitch line and stuff. You got to recognize where the stitch line is at.
Yeah, that's what I've got to figure out. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to one before now, so I don't know. I don't know if Lance can do it.
Once you see it, you recognize it, then you'll know, okay, that's what I'm looking for. It's just a small wobble in the footage, a little bit. Things will be.
Well, you see, that's why I can't figure out Lance's because it's always wobbling. I thought that was normal.
If it's got a camera on the top and a camera on the bottom, then surely the stitch line is a horizontal line right in your field, right in your field of view.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, that you just got to learn to stay away from the stitch line once you know where it's at, and you make your adjustments from there.
Yeah.
And that way you'll learn how to do your flying. That, okay, I know the stitch line is going to be somewhere in this area, so make sure when I fly in this type of fashion. That you'll do most of your work where you'll fly perpendicular of what you want to look at, like you're doing around that stack at the sugar mill. When you said you had a point of interest, which basically would have been off to the side of the drone as you flew around it.
Right. Now that's only if you're going to use the 360 camera. If you're using it just normal without doing any transition in it, it works.
Yeah.
As soon as you try to give it any kind of transition, any kind of different movement, that's when you see the line.
Yeah. And that's what I say, by you flying that way, you're staying away from the stitch line, so you get a smoother look at what you actually want to show.
Yeah, that's what I did at the end. When I came back around, I transitioned it, put a keyframe to make sure I went focused dead on that, nothing else.
Yeah.
And that way you have no stitch line, so I got the main monument in it.
Right.
The rest of it is moot. That's no big deal. But you got to get that monument in it. That's the subject.
I'm just glad to see you didn't have no nipples in this one.
Yeah, I took all the nipples off. The aliens.
I call it candy corn.
Well, I should have painted them. Hey, I could print them like that. And around what is it? Easter time they come out? When they come out? Christmas time? When they come out? Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
I'll do it for Halloween. Halloween, I'll have them all over the drone. Yeah. Have my candy corn feet.
So Joe, I saw a guy that he bought landing gear for each of the arms for that, and it was about that. It was about that tall, so an inch and a half maybe. And he showed his footage, and you could see from about here down, of that little landing gear. So I think if you shaved it just barely bigger than, where the camera hits, you might be okay. But
now my question is, now, to my understanding, when you take off, doesn't the camera rotate?
It does rotate.
So basically the camera is facing forward and you see the back. Right?
Yes. And
Well, yeah.
so I don't know why you would need landing gear, although some people say it doesn't protect it as much as you think
Here you
it
go.
does. I don't know because I don't have one in my.
Well, I'm just asking about the orientation of the gimbal.
See the feet right there? That's the feet.
Touch them, Joe. Touch
Yeah,
the
please,
feet.
because I'm not
Right
seeing
there.
it.
There's two
That's
little rubber
it?
feet right here.
And that was showing up in your feed?
No. Wait,
No,
those are
he's
thrown away.
got some add-ons that he added on.
But look, here's the rubber feet that are on here. That
And they're
normal.
about that big.
Right. And when you take off, the thing rotates like that.
Okay.
So you got this top and bottom camera. See, there's nothing protecting that bottom camera. But as it's coming down, when it gets about a foot, this is where it's at. It gets about a foot off the ground. That thing rotates back like that, where it comes
Okay.
down and lands on that foot.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched it. It gets down about right at about that far off the ground. Then it
Right.
rotates. Then it goes down.
Mm.
But it does rotate every time. That's
But
why
let
they
me-
give you a landing pad just in case.
Yeah, let me ask you a question now. While you're flying, do you have control of the gimbal?
No. Not if you're in 360 mode.
Okay, so basically, once you
technically-
take off and it rotates, that's where it stays.
It stays like that because it gives you top and bottom camera.
Okay.
It's top and bottom. Now, if you want to fly normal, you'll fly just with the front camera.
Mm-hmm.
But Russ on 51 Drones that is always embellishing things. He after that camera after Pocket 4, you know. So now I don't know if I trust him anymore. But I looked at his video of flying it normal. And he goes, "Oh, that looks terrible. I'm never gonna fly it this way. I've never flown it that way to sea."
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to take his word for it. But maybe I shouldn't. You know.
So Joe, when you're flying it in 360, you've got the lens here and the lens here.
Right.
When you're flying it forward, you must just be seeing barely out of these two lenses to see where you're going.
All you're seeing is forward.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's what I
perfectly
mean.
forward. You're not seeing anything to the side. Now, if you put head tracking on, if you use head tracking, you could be flying forward. You do this, and you're going to see the side, but you're still flying forward. That's why I'm not going to do that crap, because I'll be doing this and all of a sudden look up and have a tree. You know?
Yeah.
But it doesn't go in that direction. It's just you can look in any direction you want to look in.
And does it film in that direction when you look? Not that it would matter, but
It's gonna. You're getting full 360 video from the takeoff. You can see the difference when it takes off, right? When it takes off and it gets up there, as soon as it gets up and hovers, you know, that 4-foot hover, you can see the difference in the goggles. A click. It means that thing's turned. You can see the two cameras hit, but you can't see it stitched together perfect. And then when you're flying, you just get your little dot, the same thing, fly the same way. Because that one I did under the Oaks, I ought to go back and I should have re-edited that one. I could have done it a lot better. And but they've got that one big white tree, that dead
whoa,
tree.
whoa, Joe. You should have went back and edited it better. You could say that with all your videos. Okay, go ahead. Oh, he's gonna mute me. Oh, he's giving me the
We
duck.
got the Donald Trump side now because it can't get any bigger than that.
Okay, continue, Joe. I'm sorry.
Bigger
for
and better. So but they've got that one big tree out there that just stands out. This big white dead pine tree. It's not even a pine tree. I think it's it might have been it wasn't an oak. Can't tell you what kind of tree it was because it's dead. But I call it the ghost tree out there. And when I went through it the first time, I was going backwards and coming back. It's just you saw the whole tree at once, and it made me say, "Wow." When I went back the second time and re-edited it, I didn't get the same effect, but it still looks good. But you could do so much with that, you know, when you come through like that. I mean, so you fly through it and you get as close to it as you want. And then when you're going through it, flip that sucker around and come through it backwards. And you could be watching this beautiful, like, open area. And all of a sudden, zoom, this big tree right there. That makes it look, and all of a sudden that tree just engulfs the whole drone, you know? So it's going to be what's going to be unique, and let's go back there. Is next week with the poker run. It's going to be really unique with all them boats coming in, with just flying a regular flight over them, and then going over the top of them, and then doing that 360 zoom around and all that stuff like that. That to me is going to look great. Even if you go close to over the top, you're going to make it look like you're going over the top. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Now, Friday is pissing me off because next Friday is when they all come in around noontime, just practice runs. I got to look at the video last year, see if I can figure a timestamp on it. Because I got to shoot Friday now at 1:30 in the afternoon, 9 players signing different college commitments. So I'm going to be stuck there till at least 3 o'clock. So that might blow that whole day. I'm going to run out there and I'm going to try to find out what time they start arriving. If they start arriving early, I'll go out there and leave at 1:45 because I'm only 10 minutes away, I'll fly them early. But I want to get boats alongside that river. And I told Johnny, Monday, we're supposed to go out that Saturday. I'm trying to get him to come with me. I told him, why don't we just forget about the Tchefuncte River? Why don't we go to Tickfall where it starts at that marina? They're all out there when they all take off, and they go flying down the bayou, all of them together. Tickfall River, they go flying out to the Lake Pontchartrain. You get 6 or 7 cigar boats flying underneath you. That would be cool. And no matter what drone you got, as long as you do it right. Just make sure if they're throwing up that surf behind it, don't stay too low. That happened to me last year. I had the Avata 2 behind the boat, and the girl waved at me like this. And then she's sitting there, and then they take off. And when they took off, I saw the water go up in the air. And I said, oh, shit. Like that. It was just that initial pump of the water. And I was committed. I couldn't go anywhere. And it just went, oh, shit, like this. And it went up like this, and I saw it leave, and it went right over the top of me. It was like, whew, I'm glad it didn't stay intact. But I figured it wasn't enough to knock me down, But this is really a learning experience. I think I'll get better before I sell it.
Back to Johnny.
Yeah. Well, Johnny had a show yesterday morning before the pre-show when he goes on in the morning, and he mentioned 11 times that he sold the thing to me. 11 times. And then he mentioned it again last night on his show. I told him, I said, I think it's seller's remorse.
5 p.m. Isn't it?
And he come back and said, no, trust me, it's not seller's remorse.
Las Vegas.
And I figured out what he paid for it. He probably lost about $30 selling it to me for what he sold it to me for. I had to bring him to lunch somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I gotta ask Paul how many ships he caught after he got off the show last night, and we just killed the show later. Because he left, and I know it was at least 4. They were back to back.
My buddy teacher just want to talk to me about the NFL draft. It's happening today,
Starts
fellas.
tonight, doesn't it?
It's today?
Yep.
Oh, shoot, I didn't even know.
Yep, starts tonight, 5 p.m. wherever it is. I think it's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, when you left yesterday, how many back-to-back ships you got? 4 or 5?
Back-to-back 4.
Okay, because I told everybody, he ain't coming in, there's another ship coming.
Yeah, I got 4 ships.
And you were going an hour and a half. That's when we killed it. Hour and a half, we killed the show. We didn't kill it, we
I
just left
came
it.
back and looked on and it was still going. And
Yeah.
you guys had shut it off about 7 minutes before I got back here.
Yeah, because what you call was coming on Johnny.
You filmed a real rusty bucket the other day, about 3 days ago, didn't you?
He does that every day. What are you talking about?
Well, this one was a real rusty tin can.
Oh, there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
This one
long as
looked
they can, as long as they can make money with it, they make money with it. There's
sure.
only a
sure.
few companies that care about the image of their ships and they really keep them up.
Okay.
Costs a lot of money to keep them up.
Yep. Yeah, what is
this
it?
one looked like it was
a
going down
gallon,
with the
gallon
Titanic.
of marine paint that they put on those ships is like $280.
A gallon. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
1 gallon.
Yep.
It's like
It's
that.
expensive.
It's like that track thing that they moved Artemis 2. When they came on, they were talking about it, and they said it costs them 8 gallons per foot of fuel.
Yep.
I was thinking,
I
shit, I need
painted
that
the
contract.
bottom of a sailboat back in the 80s, and the guy went to get the paint. And back then in the early 80s, it was $80 a gallon.
Yep.
Yep.
And I thought, what? I better not spill any drops at $80 a gallon. That's
You
what I
got a
thought.
point. You be using your fingers to push that shit back in off the brush. Don't wash the
Yeah.
brush out. You scrape
Yeah,
it back
yeah.
in the thing.
That was the year that was 1980. That was the year that the Mount St. Helens blew, and they sent us all home from Central. That's where a lot of the ash dropped. It was Ellensburg, and they sent
Wow.
us all home for 2 weeks. I get home. My dad is a harbor master at Des Moines Marina, and he says, "Hey, one of the guys needs his boat painted. You want to make some good money?" I said, "Sure." So that's what I did.
Yeah.
Don't go yet.
You get your roll that stuff on, and make you some kind of squeegee and squeegee it back into the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't waste a drop of that.
And he bought blue paint. It was blue to paint the water line.
Yeah. Well, they said that the guy, according to what Jason said, the guy, one of the maintenance guys here, that the only person coming around to spray now is the guy from Orkin. So that's my question. He's going to have a master key to everybody's apartment? I don't like that idea. I'll be sitting in the back with my master key hole puncher, wireless hole puncher.
Well, the problem you have is those dogs that get out, right?
Oh yeah, that's my problem, and they know that. I told them, I said, if you open that door and my dogs are behind that gate, nobody touch that gate. Just go away. Call me and tell me. Actually, I got a note on my door. I got to take off. I got a note on my door. It's been on there 3 days. Say I'm not here. Call me if you need me.
Okay, guys, I've got to go. My kids are at the door. You have a great day.
All right, same here. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm jumping too.
Okay, but we're gonna shut her down then.
Okay, later.
Everybody, take care. We'll see you again later today.
Okay.
Bye for now.
See Loki's feet?
Yep.
You come up here to say hello to me. It's Loki. See Loki? Look, let's again. That's Loki right there. Well, that looks nasty, don't it? Never mind. Later.
Okay, we'll see ya.